Someone says you did something well, and instead of feeling good, you feel exposed, like they've seen something you didn't want them to see. Why does praise sometimes feel like a threat? It happens in small moments. A coworker says your presentation was excellent. You deflect. Oh, it was nothing. A friend tells you you're a good listener. You change the subject. Someone praises your kindness, and you feel embarrassed. Not because you're humble, but because something inside you rejects it. Here's what most people don't talk about. That discomfort isn't random. It's not a personality quirk. It's your brain protecting something. In psychology, this response is linked to what's called self-concept incongruence. Your self-concept is the story you tell yourself about who you are, what you're capable of, what you deserve. And when someone offers you a compliment that doesn't match that story, your brain sounds an alarm, because accepting it would mean rewriting the narrative, and the brain hates that. It craves consistency, even if that consistency is based on something untrue. Here's what you need to understand. You are not broken. This discomfort doesn't mean you're insecure or that you lack confidence. It means your brain is doing exactly what it was designed to do: protect your sense of self, even when that self-image is smaller than the truth. Psychologist Carl Rogers called this the gap between the real self and the ideal self. But there's a third layer most people miss: the perceived self, who you believe others see. And when a compliment comes in, it doesn't just challenge who you think you are, it forces all three of these selves to reconcile, and that takes energy. Emotional energy your brain would rather save, so it resists. Let's go deeper. When you receive a compliment, your brain activates two systems almost simultaneously. The first is the reward system. Dopamine is released, the same chemical involved in pleasure and motivation. Your brain is saying, "This feels good." But then the second system kicks in, the threat detection system, specifically parts of the prefrontal cortex in the amygdala. Your brain starts asking, why are they saying this? What do they want from me? Do I have to live up to this now? This is called cognitive dissonance, the tension between two conflicting beliefs. In this case, I am not that good, and this person is telling me I am. Your brain has three options. 1. Accept the compliment and update your self-concept. 2. Reject the compliment and keep your self-concept intact. 3. Distort the compliment to make it fit. Most people choose option 2 or 3 because option 1 is the hardest. It requires you to sit with uncertainty, to question a belief you've held for years. And there's another layer, something called impostor phenomenon. Psychologists Pauline Clance and Suzanne Imes identified this in the 1970s. It's the belief that your success is accidental, that you've somehow fooled people. And when someone compliments you, it feels like they're about to discover the truth. So you deflect, not out of humility, but out of fear. So how do you change this? Not by forcing yourself to accept every compliment, but by understanding what's happening beneath the discomfort. Here are 5 principles, each grounded in psychology. 1. Notice the pattern without judgment. The next time you feel uncomfortable with a compliment, don't fight it. Just notice, I'm feeling discomfort right now. This is called metacognition, thinking about your thinking. It creates distance between you and the reaction, and distance creates choice. 2. Ask yourself what the compliment threatens. Is it your belief that you're not good enough? Your fear of expectations? Your need to stay small so you don't disappoint anyone? Name it, because what you can name, you can examine. This is rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy, the idea that awareness is the first step towards change. 3. Separate the compliment from the obligation. Your brain often links praise with pressure. If they think I'm good at this, I have to keep being good at it. But a compliment is just information. It's someone sharing their experience of you. It doesn't lock you into a role. You can receive it without becoming it. 4. Practice micro-acceptance. You don't have to believe the compliment fully.
Just let it exist. Say thank you and let the moment pass. This is exposure therapy in miniature. The more you tolerate the discomfort, the less power it has. Over time, your brain recalibrates. It learns that compliments aren't threats, they're just data. 5. Rebuild your self-concept with evidence. This is the long game. Your discomfort with compliments often stems from a self-image built on outdated evidence. Maybe you struggled in the past, maybe someone told you you weren't enough, and your brain held on to that. But you are not who you were 5 years ago, or even 5 months ago. Start collecting new evidence. Write down moments when you succeeded, when you helped someone, when you created something meaningful. Not to brag, but to teach your brain a new story. This is called self-affirmation theory in psychology. It's not about repeating empty phrases. It's about grounding your identity in truth. Here's the mental model that ties this all together. Think of your self-concept as a house. You've lived in it for years. You know every corner, every creak in the floor. A compliment is someone standing outside telling you the house is bigger than you think, that there are rooms you didn't know existed. And your first instinct is to say, no, this is all there is. Because exploring those new rooms means admitting you've been living smaller than necessary. But here's the truth. The rooms were always there. You just couldn't see them yet. Accepting a compliment isn't about inflating your ego. It's about seeing yourself accurately. Not smaller, not larger, just real. The next time someone offers you a compliment and you feel that familiar tightness in your chest, remember, you're not broken. You're just meeting a version of yourself you haven't fully accepted yet, and that's okay. Growth isn't loud. It's quiet, patient, uncertain. You don't have to believe every kind word, but you can stop running from them. Because the discomfort you feel isn't a sign that something's wrong. It's a sign that something is changing. And maybe that's exactly what you need.